Atmospheric river will impact the western U.S. in the coming days. And you can see here, this is a 250 millibar winds, upper level wind flow, clearly showing where the onshore flow is going to be um, out west here. Just got my pen up going here. You can see the persistent onshore flow, although there'll be some dips in the jet stream that'll come right back. Now, really, that's our main weather feature for the short and medium and long term, really. With cold air hanging on the east the next couple of days, and then warming up for a good portion of the nation, likely through Christmas time. So today is the 15th of December 2025. Sorry, I'm a little bit tired this morning. Got home really late. Trying to put together this video real quickly here. So let's get started with the current radar. As far as the current radar goes, we have ongoing heavy rain coming into the west coast with some lake effect snow and snow up in the Great Lakes and off the lee side, lee side of the Great Lakes as well here towards parts of the northeast here. Near Cleveland, Birmingham, New York, Ithaca, and those areas, and up into the UP, Michigan. I don't think this is rain here over the lakes. I think it's snow, but just looks like an upper level system moving through there, mid-level system over the west coast here. The onshore flow is coming, right? Look at it with this heavy rain here. Right, so for the rest of the nation, pretty dry. Let's switch to temperatures real quickly here. You see what the coldest temps are warming up quite a bit here in North Dakota, South Dakota, with the coldest temps in the Ohio Valley, down in Tennessee Valley, into the southeast, all along the Gulf Coast. The warmest temps are down in South Florida, and that's about it. The rest of the nation in the 30s and 40s, or in the single digits below zero, with the exception of out west. As far as the winds go this morning, bring that up real quick. This will give us an idea of, wind chill values. So, of course, where it's the windiest, it's going to be feel even colder with the cold temps, right? So, so yeah, not terribly windy, but I can imagine the onshore winds here out west or on the northwest coast are going to be howling today. As far as excessive rainfall, slight risk to marginal risk along the west coast and as parts of Idaho today. Tomorrow, marginal risk parts of on the west coast of Washington, Oregon, and parts of Northern California. And again, on Wednesday with a small area on the west coast, northwest coast, Washington State, and parts of northwest Oregon. That system builds in again on Thursday. Eugene, Salem, Portland, Olympia, all within the possibility here of having excessive rainfall, which could lead to flooding. And day 5, it moves a little further south. As far as severe weather goes, today, no thunderstorms expected at all. Tomorrow, along the northwest coast, parts of Washington State and northwest Oregon, and southern Texas, just thunderstorms. In general, thunderstorms moving further north here as warmer temps build back into the region. So looks like another cold front probably coming through here. As far as the cold weather here in, for Georgia, the forecast for Georgia today, Cold weather advisory through 8 a.m. today. Feels like temperatures 8 to 18 degrees Fahrenheit, 5 to 10 degrees colder in North Georgia mountains. Warm temperatures return for the holidays. Well, yeah, it's looking likely that warmer temps will return for the holidays for North and Central Georgia, and it favors drier than normal conditions. And the forecast for today: highs in the 30s, maybe in North Georgia to the 40s, low to mid 40s here in Central South Georgia with sunny skies. Tonight going to be even colder as far as air temps than today, at least for Central Georgia. For generally in the 20s, maybe to high teens up here way up north in most of Georgia with clear skies. Tomorrow, warming up, highs in the 50s, to near probably 60 in South Georgia with clear skies. And we talked about this. Next chance of rain likely be Thursday, and here's a high temps through the end of the week. Athens to Rome. Temperatures rising in the 60s and then settling back down to around 60 for highs on Friday. For North Georgia in the high 50s, right? So not going to stay cold that long, guys. And accordingly, with relative humidity, dew points being low and winds, there's a fire danger statement for the Peachtree City regional area that they cover for Georgia today. Outdoor burning is strongly discouraged today, so good idea not to burn if you don't have to. As far as current wind chills, not as cold as it was yesterday. And air temperatures, you see where the coldest air temps are in the negatives to near zero or below zero here. Ohio Valley into the Midwest, all the way up into Canada. Cold air here. And down in the deep south here in the 20s. You see a little freezing for most of the country here, east of the Rockies. With wind chills in the negative teens here in and around the Great Lakes, up in the Northeast and up into Canada, of course. As far as day 3 to 7 U.S. hazards, you see where the heaviest precip is going to be here. Heavy snow in the, I don't know, teal areas, 17th to the 20th, 22th to the 21st, and 18th to the 19th, and again in this parts of Idaho into Montana. High winds possible the 17th and 18th. Heavy precip the 17th to the 20th here, all along the west coast, and hazardous cold here into Alaska, parts of Alaska, 17th through the 21st as well. So here are the key messages for the Administrative River that's going to be ongoing here, and it shows this hasn't been updated for a few days, but it's still on the CPC website, so they'll probably update it in the next day or so. Ongoing flooding already occurring, and then heavy rain, just adding to that. Snow at the higher elevations, with this La Nina pattern persisting into the new year. So as longer term here, days of 8 to 14, risk of heavy precip through Christmas and after, all along the west coast here, with snow moderate and high risk here in the Cascades, Sierra Nevada range, the California mountains. So heavy snow expected here in the California mountains the 22nd through the 25th. So if you're a snow lover, you need to go out west here. High winds, moderate risk all in the Intermountain West along the west coast and areas further east. Bisecting a good 2/3 of the nation here. Potentially high winds at different boundaries and things. Slight risk in South Alaska. No hazardous temperatures expected except in Alaska. Day 6 to 10 temp outlook. Expected to warm up for a good portion of the nation, including Hawaii, exception of Alaska. and then up to the northern U.S. and northeast be below normal, but all other areas either near normal or above. Precip chances, you see very high confidence, 20 through the 24th of above normal precip chances here in Northern California. Warm temps look to persist here. 22nd through 28th here, the 8 to 14 temp outlook. Above normal temps, generally in the same area, except maybe along the west coast, cooling off just a little bit, northwest coast. Near normal to below normal in Alaska, with above normal temps in Hawaii again. And day 8 to 14, below normal precip chances in the deep south, pushing up into the central plains, into parts of mid-Atlantic. Above normal precip again along the west coast, a little further south here. The period. And week 3 to 4, this should be issued again on the 17th, so above normal temperatures likely in the south to the middle part of the country, which equal chances in the middle, and below normal to near normal temps in the northeast and the northern high plains. Below normal temps likely in Alaska, above normal temps in Hawaii. And here's where the highest precip chances are along the west coast, northeast, and along the Great Lakes. And below normal in the south again, and may equal chances to below normal chances in Alaska, above normal chances in Hawaii. Sorry for the short video today. Got home late, like I said last night. I hope you all have a great day today, and God bless.